We live. We're not sponsored by Lidl though, but we outside Lidl. Munching this cheese and bacon sausage roll, which kind of tastes pretty nasty. I don't know. It's got something weird about it. It tastes like pasty meat. And a bit pink, but on the munchies. Not much on the munchies, I'm soldiering through this. But yeah, I won't recommend this to anybody, but I'm just hungry, so I'm just gonna munch it. Mind the dodgy noise, there's like a weird noise coming from the side of this building. Maybe it's a generator. Right, I definitely need a drink. I've not tried this, but it's called cherry lemonade Japanese style. What do they mean Japanese style? Is it a thing over there? Have they got their own like cherry lemonade going maybe? But I'm gonna try it. You know what? That's the one. Don't say anything about a 5 a day on it though. So does it class as 5 a day? Maybe not. But I bet it's healthier than cola, I guess. Yeah, that was the one. That kind of hit different. I'm not even waiting for a taxi, but you'd think I was waiting for a taxi. I'll just get a really good connection over here. I was trying to live stream for about 5 minutes, and this is a dead connection zone. I just stand near this corner, we get a perfect connection. As soon as I walk over there, it's a crap connection. Well, what's everybody saying? Everybody chilling? Yes, Don, Ambler on a late one. I thought, you know what, I'm popping to Lidl, so I've got like 30% on my battery, so I thought, you know what, do an half an hour stream. I've got hiccups, my bad. Try to hold my breath for 20 seconds, as they say. But I just went Lidl's, yeah. Didn't really get much. Ended up spending that bag came to £16, whatever's in there. Shocking. Pure shocking. But what's everybody saying? We've got 32 people here. Big up to the one person that hit the like button. Bless up. Name a car. Okay, what's this car? I'll name this car Tesla. There you go. Tesla. It's not my car, by the way. I'm just happen to be stood outside Lidl's, and there happens to be a Tesla right here. My car's here, this trolley. Put a motor on it. Bro, rah. Bless up. Big up to David, Pavel. Big up to Sahi. Bless up, bro. I got Lucas here, the blue one. If you know. Yeah, actually, I tried that. That's actually banging, Sahi. For real. Nice, bro. How old are you? I'm 30 years old, bro. Car Sport Super says GAY. Well, I'm not against you, bro. Well, we're happy. The chat's happy for you to come out in the chat. So we all happy for you. Everybody give a round of applause to Car Sport Supra. Other car brand, not gay. Oh. Well, sorry. I really don't know. What's the Nissan Skyline? Nissan Skyline. Get one of them. Sorry, I'm trying to like spark my zoot off screen a sec. You're trying to keep it cool. Bro, try food Indomie Gorgon from Indonesia. Well, if you ever go to Indonesia, bro, at least I know. I'll say to him, have you got any Gorgon? No, Indomie Gorgon. I hope I'm not saying anything like cuss. I'm just reading an ingredient. Although I'm led to believe. The blue Lucasade is disgusting. Do you think it's disgusting? I rate it. I like it. Who remembers when they did like the Jamaican Lucasade? Tropical Jamaican or something like. It was like a Jamaican series and it were banging as well. They need to bring that back. Sign the petition. That your new whip? Yeah, the trolley. Right here, bro. We're on the trolley vibe, but somebody does have a Tesla who must be shopping in here. With a built-in everything in it. I probably just look dodgy just outside, just stood near it. Hopefully I don't scare nobody. Maybe it's somebody that actually works in here because I didn't really see any customers in there today. Well, I've seen the odd one, but some of them are around there. So maybe somebody who works here, it's their Tesla, but we don't mean any harm. We just, I don't know. It is a weird car, isn't it? A bit futuristic. Some iRobot shit. But yes, Vlad, what you saying, bro? I only just realised it, but you are just reading the comment. But how you doing, Vlad? Which country are you in? I'm in Bradford. Well, England. Yeah, Bradford, England. Well, we're somewhere. We're somewhere. But yeah, we just stood still today. We're not really exploring. This is more of just like a talking stream, I guess. But yeah, what's everybody saying? I'm watching the weather since there are storms on the way. Oh yeah, shit. R.I.P. to them people over in America, man. Sad to hear that. I think Jen and who else said? Cazarotti said that some I think it were somebody anyway. I've totally forgot, my bad, but said that people lost their life because of a storm, like 13 people, maybe more, maybe. But yeah, R.I.P. for real to them. Yes, Tisha, how are you doing? We're not sponsored by Lidl. But yeah, I'm just outside Lidl, smoking my zoo, and this happens to be the best connection spot, so we're kind of stuck here. In this area, the connection's not that good. How is your night going? But yeah, I'm kind of, I'm a bit stoned, but I'm on munchies as well. You could see I'm waved. But what about you, Tisha? What are you saying? I hope it's all blessed anyway. 1925, you good? Yeah, bless up, brother. Not bad, bro. I'm just baked, a bit blazed. Alwazi, I'm SF5. What's that, bro? You've changed the name. That buzzing light is a vibe. Oh, this one. Oh, you want about the buzzing sound behind me? Like there's some like radioactive kind of noise going on over here. What's in here? What could be in there? I don't know. It's got some generator sound. Maybe they've got a big giant freezer. Is that a giant freezer? It does say danger, so maybe it's somebody special has to go inside there. Special gear and that. What's going on over there? Nothing. maybe. Which country are you in? Did I just answer that? I'm in England, brother. Nearly forgot where I was for a second then. Yeah, all good. Just been watching a series on My 5. Series, yeah, what series? I need some good things to watch. Definitely on a Sunday when you just want to have a chiller. I've seen what were I watching now? I've watched Top Boy. I was late to watch Top Boy, yeah, but I didn't watch it when it first came out, but I started to watch that. But I'm more into movies, to be honest. I like my movies. Definitely my horror. Red BMW logo, remember? Probably been baked since, bro, but my bad if I don't remember. There's a hamster in there running in a wheel. It's good so far. It's called La Bria. La Bria. I might have to check it out. Well, to be honest, I don't even have Netflix anymore. I used to. I remember Netflix, yeah, I forgot to cancel it, yeah, and I just didn't watch it for ages, and I looked on my bank statement, and I wondered there was like a tenner flying out my bank like every month, and I didn't realise until I never really looked on my bank statements. And then one time I didn't get no money in for a long time, and then I looked in my bank one time and it was like overdrawn by £60. I was thinking, what the hell? And yeah, my stupid ass forgot to cancel the Netflix. What would you say is your favourite horror of all time? You know what? I've got a few, yeah. Right, I'll give you my top 5, yeah. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one of them. Well, iRobot definitely in there, but that's not really a horror, is it? But like one of them creepy ones. I like Devil Inside. That were pretty scary. That gives me like some mad goosebumps watching that. Devil Inside were pretty like creepy. What else now? What else? Let me recap my memory. Recap some of what was terrifying. The Conjuring is alright. Yeah, that's definitely one of that. I found that really interesting. And yeah, that Terrifier as well. I didn't like the first two, but the Terrifier 3 was sick. That became one of my favourites. Bit gory though. Definitely if you're eating anything, like for example, with me, I was eating what was it, hot dog and mustard, and a really gory scene just put me off. I just thought I couldn't finish my hot dog. But what about you, Tisha? Seymour Butts said he farted in a jar and it stinks. Good for you, Seymour Butts. Are you a road man or a motorway man? I'm a path man. I walk on a path a lot. I'm more into documentaries and YouTubers. I get you. Yeah, documentaries are interesting as well. La Bria is about a sinkhole and people that fall down it go to another world. Yo, that's mad. That sounds interesting. Imagine just falling in a black hole, yeah, and ending up somewhere else in a different world. That would be crazy. Parallel universe, whatever you call them. Salute with the hairstyle. You remind me of From Shelby's younger brother. You're cool. Okay, bless up, Eva P. I don't know who that is, but I hope that's a good thing. But bless up. Sahi, hi, what are you doing? What do you do every night, and what is your favourite? Well, usually every night I'm working overnight, and through the day I try to do a lot of walking. For real, bro. What? Right. Oh, I missed you. The chat disappeared again. Yes, big up to Safia Mohammedi. Bless up, brother. Favourite food? Pizza. But I can't really eat much of it these days. But yeah, definitely pizza. You can't beat a good old pizza. Damn, this trolley's gonna fall. I'm trying to keep this trolley. Like, oh, there we go. That's right. Don't want it, like, smashing into somebody's random car. What about you, Sahi? Oh, same. You like pizza as well, bro? Big up, bro. Orphan is great, like you said. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Candyman, Friday 13th. Yeah, all them as well. They're good movies. I forgot to put them. There's that many good movies, yeah. But yeah, they're definitely in there as well. Definitely in the top 10. But yeah, Friday 13th, Jason. Do you ever remember Freddy vs. Jason? I actually kind of liked that. That had a lot of mixed reviews. Some people didn't like it, but I really liked it, me. It wasn't obviously the best of storylines, but it wasn't the greatest either. Nah. It's gonna ask me for some nah. I don't have nothing for you. Cracker, the kid came over. I thought she gets cheeky all the time. That's the crackhead once. What she's. Do you ever seen that video? Yeah, where I'm just there chilling, looking through a window, looking at some trainers. And a crackhead came and tried slapping my phone out my hand. I was like, yo, what the hell are you doing? So yeah, I just be like, nah. It's like, get away from me. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't want to get scratched. You get scratched by one of them. Mad shit. What accent is that? The UK hillbilly accent, apparently. But they call it the Yorkshire accent. Yorkshire pudding. Fucked up films where you're like, I've just watched an hour and a half of my life, or wasted an hour and a half of my life. Oh, minute, let me read that again. Fucked up films where you're like, I've just wasted an hour and a half of my life. Or when you get into it, you put a film on and then it just gets really shit and you end up turning it off. Them cheesy movies. Has anybody ever seen Pot Zombies? Now that's a cheesy movie. You got to be really stoned to watch that. But that's definitely one of them. It's like recorded. Somebody recorded it with a camcorder or something, or it looks like it. Maybe a D500, one of them Samsungs. You know, them proper like low budget movies. Just awful editing and shit. They have no shame. Oh, the crackhead. Yeah, she. I was once also at the cash machine as well, yeah. I was once drawing a tenner out and she was getting proper close. I said, sorry, I literally, if I had any spare change. This is when I first, like, ever seen her. She's always been one of them cheeky ones, like, proper cheeky. And then one time she's been, like, cracked out of her head. And, like, yeah, tried to slap phone at me. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Nearly scratching me as well. Her nails were that long, they were curling. I'm not joking, like, the thumbnail, like, literally, that was like, I don't know how to describe it. Like the nail were curled round, if you know what I mean. You know, like the nails just meant to be like that, but the nail were literally curled. I never seen out like it ever. And then she had some sharp nails on the other side. I thought, yo, she best get away from me. God bless you, I'm praying for you, God bless. Ellen Johnson, bless up then, God bless you as well. Fair-Haired Child is a scary movie I liked when I was younger. Never heard of that one, bro, to be honest. I don't think I have. I've ever watched Goosebumps, remember that? When I was a kid, yeah, that was one of my favourite programmes. That's probably why I like horrors, because Goosebumps, I always loved it. The song as well, the creepy song. No, actually, no, not that one. I was doing Inspector Gadget then. I can't really do the melody, but it had like a melody and it went goose, like a scary like backing track. Also, I like Cloverfield movie, but I don't know if it's really that scary. I've heard of that, but I'll be honest, I haven't actually watched it. Fort Sheffield at first, I'm Leicester. Oh, Sheffield's not far from here, to be honest. Couple of buses away. It's like, what is it, North Yorkshire or something? Confusing and like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, them movies are just, I don't know. The movies where you waste your time watching, or like somebody tells you to watch a movie, yeah, that's the worst. Somebody pure hypes a movie up, then you go watch it, and then you just end up turning it off. You can't get into the story as much as you want to try, or you end up watching the whole movie and it's like, damn, I generally wish I never watched it. Like, they're pure hyping the movie up, but you don't want to be disrespectful, so you'll sit there watching it with them in it, and it's like, damn, that was like one of the worst movies. Do you know In a Violent Nature, it's a slasher movie? Well, if it sounds violent, so I ain't seen it, but I do like some slasher movies, mainly the horror slashers. Tell you one movie I had to turn off. Somebody lent me, no, it were two movies actually. One of them was a Ted Bundy movie. I had to turn it off. It started to get really weird. Somebody lent me two of them. Somebody lent me Human Centipede as well. I had to turn that off. Like, it was like, damn, these movie selections are really like crazy, man. Some people do have crazy movie selections, for real. No takeout tonight. Nah, not tonight, Michael, bro. I just had my zoo and I just munched on some kind of bacon sausage roll, whatever the hell it was. It was nasty. But at the beginning of the stream, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was just a normal sausage roll. But I've still got some munchies for home. I've got a pizza to put in. I just got a standard pepperoni pizza. I think it is. Yeah, pepperoni pizza. We're going with the simple, cheaper option today. What's her name? I've no idea, you know. You've seen Terrifier? Yeah, that's the one that I was on about earlier. You know, Terrifier 3. I've seen number 2 and number 1 and number 2. They were pretty decent, but number 3, damn, that were crazy. Terrifier 3. Or were it Terrifier 4? It was one of the new ones anyway. But yeah, that's crazy. I was munching a hot dog while I was watching that. And one of the scenes made me just like not want to eat my hot dog anymore. Blood all over. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favourite movies because it's kind of funny as well. It's like a comedy movie as well. Because I like the funny side to it basically. Oh, Human Centipede is disgusting as fuck. Yeah, Human Centipede. Definitely not the most greatest movie to have memories of. You watch that, mate, it's going to be in your head forever. You're going to always have that little flashback. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Human Centipede. That's just definitely one of them awful movies. So is Saw as well. The Saw ones I think are sicko. No, Hostel. They're like the sicko movies. And Human Centipede. People who directed them movies need mental help basically. Whereas when it comes to like slasher movies, that's more better, even though obviously you won't want it to happen in real life, but it's more better as a horror to watch than some sick things where people are putting their lips on people's butts and trying to create a human contraption, whatever the hell it was about. But yeah, definitely a bad movie. Didn't they make like a number 2 and then like a number 3 of that as well? Imagine going cinema for that. Imagine being a fan of that movie. Like, is anybody in this chat actually a fan of that movie? I would like to know. Because I had a few people that I knew what said like, oh, it's a good movie, and I'm like, that's not a good movie, mate. That's a horrible movie. Horrible flashbacks. Honestly, I think it's harder watching movies than it is the real thing. You think? To be honest, so in real life, I think it'd be more disturbing because in a movie, you know it's fake and you know like you know he's acting, I guess. But when it comes to Human Centipede things, yeah, even though that's acting, that's just proper like tapped in the head. NWA. Is that a movie? Has anyone watched or played Resident Evil? I thought it was really scary. Creamy Crush. Yeah, it's not scary, but it's a creepy movie. I like zombie movies as well, by the way. Like, I don't mind a good zombie movie. But yeah, I think the games are creepy though. Definitely the one on PS2. I know it looks pixelated, but you know, playing an old-fashioned game's more creepy than playing a modern game, I think. There's just something about old games, playing the old horrors. There's something like more creepy about it being pixelated and shit. What movie? Sorry. Oh, we're in about the Human Centipede. Oh, and Saw as well. That were a sicko movie as well. I wasn't a fan of that. Saw and well, actually, I didn't mind Saw compared to Hostel. Actually, Hostel were definitely like crazy. Because that's where people kidnap people, put them in a van, and then they drive them to a building, and then they wake up with people spectating, like shit happening to them and all that. And that shit's based on a true story as well. Shit like that happens. But whereas Saw, that's still a bit weird where they cut off their own leg and shit. But in comparison to Hostel, I'll give Saw a pass actually. It's actually not a bad movie. Just some scenes are bare disturbing and shit. But yeah, Hostel, Human Centipede, they're in a league of their own in some horrible sicko way. Yeah, but the movies are engineered to make you react a certain way. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I suppose everybody reacts different in it. I know what you mean. But yeah. If anybody had a good reaction over Human Centipede and thought, yeah, I want to watch more of this, yeah, they need a little head check, maybe. Watched it, not played it. Or Resident Evil. Yeah, the game's creepy. The one on PS2 the one on PlayStation 1 actually. That was one of the first ones I played. Used to creep me out every time. Like every time you go in a door, yeah, the screen goes black, yeah, but you just see the door. Then the door just opens. And then you don't know what's on the other side. And then the amount of times I used to get scared, like, it used to make me jump. Just walking into loads of zombies. And like, I don't know. When I was a kid, I felt like I was in the game at points. Like, it got that creepy. I thought, damn, I need to get away from these zombies. And the aiming system was terrible on them ones back in the day, but it made it more challenging. It made it more scary as well. You've seen Blair Witch Project? Yeah, I've seen that as well. That's like a documentary-ish style one, isn't it? Where they're recording themselves. Yeah, that's actually a pretty creepy movie. Gives you like little chills, that. Because they claimed it was based on a true story, didn't they? But if that was based on a true story, like, damn, it'd scare me walking through woods. And I've camped in woods when I was a kid. Back in the day, yeah, me and my mates would camp in some crazy ass scary places. Through the day, it'd look all good. It's like, oh, it's not scary. But then you don't realise, damn, soon as it got dark, weren't really prepared. Back in the day, we had like D500s, speaking of D500s, but D500 Samsung phones with a little shitty torch on them. Playing your MP3 music with code to make your phone louder. Do you believe in ghosts are real? Have you encountered any of them? I've never encountered any of them, but I've had strange things happen where something just falls on the floor. Or like one time the clock had no batteries in, and me and my mate I said, damn, my clock's like spinning round on its own, like do you know the handles? It just spun round in a 360 and it had no batteries in. But then I just put it down to some wind or something, because I think I had like the window open a little tiny bit. But it's just the way it went round. It went round like really slow, really strange. But I still remember that. It's the only creepy thing that's really, not actually, noises and shit. Or like you'll be walking and then something will just fall on the floor, or a cup. It'd be just like getting a munch or something. Do you know it's dark when you just don't turn your light on? Then you'll just randomly hear like a cup slide off the side or something. Creepy. Yeah, I was scared, especially the ending. Oh my god, I thought it was true story too. Yeah, it was based on a true story apparently. But yeah, Blair Witch Project, definitely scary. If anybody hasn't watched it, to be honest, people might not understand it these days because it'll look like, because it was filmed like back in like 2000 or something, but it's actually a pretty creepy vibe. But what about you as well? Have you encountered any ghost, Creamy Crush or anybody? What's the creepiest thing that's ever happened to you? My phone's on like 10%, so we've got 10 minutes. We'll just talk about ghost things, maybe. What is the creepiest thing that's happened to people? We'll have to do a ghost series one time, just talking about ghost shit. Maybe on some scary night. But yeah, stuff, you know, the ghost ones that are based on true stories and true events. Yeah, they're the sketchy ones to watch. Well, not sketchy, but they're the scary ones, basically. Like, when you think, damn, that's based on a true story, and then you start walking through a dark place as well after watching it. Start getting chills down your spine. But I would like to see more. Like, well, actually, would I say this, but I'd probably be terrified. Just see like something float in front of me, so I can believe that. I can have more belief. But then you hear about that stuff happening anyway, where somebody goes, somebody told me, yeah, what did he say? No, he said back in the day we just, I don't know if he was smoking crack or anything, yeah, but he told me we were just chilling on the couch. He said he was blazed as well, but I don't think weed makes you see stuff like that, yeah. He said he's just been chilling, laying on his couch, yeah, and his pillowcase just started spinning round in the air and dropped on floor. But he swears blind it was true. I wasn't there, so I can't verify it. But he don't really lie. He's not the type of guy to lie. Basically, he's always serious. So I thought, damn, maybe you've just had crack in your weed or whatever. But yeah, I ain't experienced nothing like that spinning round. But it would be cool, I guess. But not if they were spinning round your TV. If I look up, yeah, and I'm just like chilling on my couch and my TV starts spinning, I'm literally, I don't know. I'll probably freeze. I'll freeze like somebody's just put me on pause. I wouldn't know what to do. I'll be like, damn, should I run? I don't know. I can't run because ghosts can go through walls. So yeah, crazy. The Paranormal Files is pretty good. A good channel to check out if you want a lot of ghost stuff to watch. Yeah, definitely check them out because I watch that guy called Chills. Some of it's bogus, so like some of them are really explainable, but then you get them odd videos where it's like, damn, how do you explain this? But yeah, in terms of something absolutely like spinning round in front of me, I ain't experienced that yet, unfortunately. What's the flashing lights down there for? All I can see is flashing lights. Is it an ambulance or is it the feds? Let's go see. Talking about creepy stuff happening. Maybe something serious has happened. Let's go see. Hopefully not. But this is a bad road for people like getting run over and shit. Because cars come like beaming round corner. Don't watch Chills, man, that's low, bro. Trust me, Paranormal Files is major step up. Yeah, I always think, you know, that Chills guy, I do like his videos, but I am skeptic about a lot of them. I explain a lot of them in my head. You know the ones what annoy me? Them videos where somebody's hearing tapping sounds and everybody in comment sections all spooked out. It's like, bro, he could have got his friend to go down there and start banging or something. But then these them odd videos where it's like, damn, that is creepy. Or seeing like a ghostly figure or some creepy face. I tell you what I have got actually. Now I've just had to jog my memory. But one time I was at my mate's, yeah, we spit in some bars. And we don't know if it was smoke or anything, but like bit in, and then they put the camera on to me because they were nodding my head, and like this gust of like, I don't know if it was like smoke, but it was like human, like it had a face of a human. It was weird. Like even though we was smoking in the room, it was just the fact that there was like a human type face, like creepy. I don't know if there's been. I hope there hasn't been no car accident. Maybe there has. I don't know. Why the screams are always of women in haunted places or forest. I watched on YouTube and the scream noises are attributed to them. Well, they are mostly in hell. That's crazy. But I get what you mean. But you don't really ever hear any guys screaming, do we? It's always like the witch. Maybe it's witches though. They say witches do like some scary scream. I used to watch Most Haunted with Yvette Fielding and her buddy, and her hubby. Oh, that used to make me laugh. That Derek dude, he used to get possessed, didn't he? He used to go in a room and then start putting on this like funny voice. I used to actually think it was funny, hilarious. Even though in my head I thought, nah, this. I was like 10 years old, and even a 10-year-old, I used to laugh at it and think, nah, this is fake. But my mum used to watch it. Like my mum was a big fan of that. She watched it all the time. Cause my mum liked the ghost things. But yeah, he used to get possessed and his eyes used to roll to the back of his head. Damn, hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. I was always skeptic of that. I'll tell you a guy actually, there's a guy that caught him out, you know. Type of ghost hunters caught out. But then a guy made up some elaborated story. And then he got him to come to like a building. Like a haunted building basically. And then he wrote like some fake story and published it online about the building that I took him to. And each and every one of them said the same story. So it's like they looked it up online and then they basically started saying, oh, I seen that somebody got murdered in here. I heard like horses running. Like basically some elaborated story what they copied off the guy who set it up for them. And yeah, and he caught a lot of them out. But that were hella funny. But some of them are like, when it comes to ghost things, them people where they pretend to get possessed, it's like, yo, these guys are smoking. But when you see things that are unexplainable in real life, like it's definitely more scary, innit? Because there's that much things that are just twisted and put together. You don't know what's real and what's fake these days, and it's kind of a shame, innit? Because everybody would want to know if there's actually a real ghost out there. I know I do. Or even aliens. I want to know if there's aliens. Maybe there's more chance of being aliens than ghosts, but I want to know if there's either one of them. People would say they're faking it. Yeah, for real, they definitely. I reckon they did fake it, I guess. You might like Mr. Ballin. He's similar to Chills, but he's an ex-Navy SEAL. Also, yeah, them guys what have been in Navy and stuff, they'll be able to tell you some real ghost stories. For real. But yeah, that Chills guy, that's like sometimes he comes on like on the next video. I'll be watching probably some Mandela Effect stuff. I always watch Mandela Effect, I don't know why. I get interested in Mandela Effect as well. But also ghost things. But the Mandela Effect as well. Nah. Shit be like when stuff be getting changed and all that. Changing writing and logos. But yeah, that frazzles my brain still. But yeah, the ghost things, the Most Haunted, they're definitely, they're one of my favourites to laugh at because even though I know it's fake, I still like to watch some things, if you know what I mean. I like to think, oh, what story they're going to put together this week. Like, I'm one of them, like, sometimes they are good stories what they put together though. Oh yeah, Derek. Yeah, that Derek guy. Eyes rolling to the back of head. I'm a skeptic myself. But it's still very fascinating to consider. Yeah, that's true. Because we just want to know, don't we? Like, it's like there must be something maybe. We just need to see more proof, I guess. But yeah, when strange things happen in real life, what you can't explain, that's why I like ghost things. Because even though in back of my mind I'm probably thinking, oh, it's probably something else. Especially with my clock before, when it like It like went round in a like circle. It went from 12 all the way to 12. And it was like a really old clock in it. It had no batteries in it either. But yeah, that's still... I still think about that sometimes when I watch horrors. But yeah, I've never actually seen a ghost. That's why I would want to see one. A friendly one though. Like a Casper type of ghost maybe. No demon kind of ghost. It would have to be a chiller one. Bro, I seen a guy on the news saying he got abducted 50 years ago. Yeah, stuff like that as well, that's mad. People say they came in a time machine as well. Have you seen that guy, Don? Some dude claimed like he was from the 40s. And then they somehow looked on files as well to see if he matched up to the guy that they're saying. And there was a guy and he happened to look like this guy that came from the future. It was a younger version of him, basically. But it's either one of his old granddad, or his great granddad what looked like him, or they were telling the truth. Maybe he had his like granddad's ID and he just wanted to like elaborate a story. Because maybe he just bang on looked like his granddad. But still, that one's kind of creepy as well. Oh, I'm bare out of breath now. Them hills, they're not great. Bro, do you think the paranormal activity films are scary? Nah, to be honest, I wasn't a fan of them. I don't know. If that's like also kind of like Blair Witch Project, but Blair Witch Project had more of a story and like it was more like natural. Where the paranormal activities, I don't know. They felt too thrown together. I don't know how to explain it. Where at least with the Blair Witch Project, it's got like a scary backstory, not just some generic one, I guess. I don't know. They just never hit. I watched number 1, wasn't a fan. I gave number 2 a chance. Then never watched them again, but maybe they've got a better one nowadays. Is this live or was live? It's live, bro. Greetings from Puerto Rico. Yes, Wayne Taylor. What you saying? Big up to you, bro. Big up to my Puerto Rican G's. But yeah, definitely some crazy, scary things out there. There's some people on YouTube saying they are time travelers from the future, and the AI was going mad as well. Yeah, the AI stuff as well. Nowadays, yeah, because all that's out, yeah, you don't know what's real and what's fake, because some of it looks too realistic, if you know what I mean. Where it's like, damn, it'd be good when we lived in a time where they want AI and we could actually put together a story and think, damn, this could actually be real. Where these days, if something is real, everybody's just going to call it AI anyway. Like, that's what it's going to get down to. Everybody, like, there's going to be something real happening. You'll probably see a real goblin, a real monster walking through some dark snicket. You'll record it. And then people will start thinking it's AI, so we'll never know if anything's real anymore. Which is kind of sad, really. Let's be real. Peace. Yeah, peace to you as well, brother. Peace to Wayne Taylor. But anyway, peeps, yeah, I'm going to shoot off now, but I'll be live again tomorrow. But yeah, bless up Wayne Taylor, the Don. Bless up to you. Mad respect to Tisha as always as well. Bless up to Vlad too. Bless up everybody. Who else has been here? The Creamy Crush. Bless up to you. And everybody safe. We'll have to do some kind of live where we're watching ghost things or something. I don't know. Maybe that's on the menu, but yeah, safe anyway, people. And bless up. What time you on tomorrow, bro? To be honest, I don't know. If I get up in the afternoon, maybe about 3 o'clock, maybe. Or it could be earlier. Depending what time I get up, bro. But yeah, maybe I do need to start scheduling them. But bless up, brother. I'm yawning my head off. Lol, good night. Yeah, bless up. Yeah, go stream. Too right, Vlad. But yeah, safe everybody.